cops to deal with. You should have just let management play. Like, that's the story. Management, like, have you ever dealt with retail management? They're not like the sharpest knives in the drawer.
Tasted like chaos. A beehive after the baseball bat, a broken Ferris wheel. At 8, I was diagnosed a disaster, an incurable catastrophe, an unrepentant shit disturber. I was the kid you did not want in your class. You know, the one who couldn't sit still, couldn't do the drill, didn't fit the bill, never would, never will, until I got the chill pill. Ritalin. Now we're fitting in, paying attention, listening better than it's been. Let's not pretend it's a solution. It's not. Just the best we got because the system's shot. Having attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is like living inside a violently disobedient clock. Seconds slowing into forever. Then jumping into overdrive. Warp 8, Warp 9, Warp 10. Mr. Scott, I need more. Aye, Captain, but I'm afraid she'll blow. Having ADHD is like being an exclamation mark in a world of commas. It's telling the cop, go f*** yourself, because the dial on my rage diminisher is malfunctioning. It's tuning out my wife who's sitting right in front of me, because the fly on the ceiling is walking backwards, and I forgot to call my mom, who was a terrible cook, but I didn't care. I ate so fast food barely touched my taste buds. I don't know why they call them buds anyway. It's not like they become flowers, or friends, or fear. I remember the first time I took Ritalin. My mental merry-go-round began to slow down, and everyone suddenly started speaking human. But by then, I found my own ways to cope. I went to 5 different high schools, failed every class except gym, drama, and dope smoking. Math was like studying advanced theoretical Klingon, like bungee jumping off the back of a pickup truck. I still don't speak numbers. My adolescent mind was a paper plane in the palm of a hurricane. And ultimately, the only thing school ever taught me was that I wasn't good enough to make the grade. I know my attention fluctuates, but when love calls my name, I focus like the Hubble. I can see God's fingerprints on every flower petal. I remember the cut, color, and texture of that dress you wore the day we met, the saline sweetness of your sweat, and every switchback curve in your beautiful smile. You say living with me is like having a Swedish death metal band in the basement and a drunk kangaroo in the bedroom. But although I can't sit still for more than 3 minutes, I still see forever in your eyes. And though sometimes I don't pay attention, I know exactly how much this love is worth. The world disdains the distracted mind. They prefer us focused on our flat screens, too terrified to imagine a world without drones, war zones, or corporate prisons. But my mind is full of visions so breathtakingly beautiful. My God, I wish you could see them too. I may never be normal, but what is normal in a world of infinite variety? And in the quiet backwaters of my mind, I know I am not damaged, just different. And isn't being different the one thing we all have in common?
My name is Video Fam.
That is you.
Yeah. That's me and stuff. And like, you know, and joining me in the studio as always is Chicken a la Miggy the motherfucking Fingers.
In the building.
Yeah.
I'm Kevin, though.
Yeah. His real name's Kevin, but like, you know, he despises the name Chicken Fingers.
Yeah, just call me Fish Sticks.
Yeah, Fish Sticks McGee. Like, you know, why the fuck not?
Do you like fish sticks?
I mean, doesn't everybody like fish sticks? You think that's so clever.
FCC's net neutrality repeal is upheld.
Okay.
But with caveats.
All right.
The Federal Communication Commission had the right to dump net neutrality rules. According to a new federal court ruling, the decision could pave the way for state net neutrality laws, however, with the court ruling that the FCC can't bar states like California from passing their own
net neutrality rules.
So now we take the fight to the states.
Well, but we already knew this. I mean, they've been trying to do this for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm. But they said right there, that you can't stop the states from doing it.
Well, that's right.
So now it's up to the states to stop it because of this fucking fuck.
Fucking fuck. This
Adjt
fucking
pie.
guy. This Adjt pie fucking guy with his big fucking fuckity fuck.
That better be like the first thing that the new Democratic president does
I doubt it.
is fire that motherfucker.
Now, there's so much more worse shit to do right now.
No,
That's-
right when you step in, you can be like, an Adjt pie, but
An Adjt pie, go fuck yourself.
peace.
Peace.
Get the fuck out.
That's right.
You and your Verizon shit. And then he'll go back to Verizon and make billions of dollars.
I mean, why? How? I don't see that happening.
He'll go back to one of these companies. That's what they all do.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just putting up the live feeds. Yep. For those of you joining us, let's see. We are now available on YouTube events, Twitch, Facebook, FC2, Periscope, DLive, Mixer. I think we're still kicked off because we apparently, I don't know. What was it, Kevin? Like pornography or something?
I don't know. That Brazilian fart porn.
I don't think it was Brazilian fart porn. That was years ago.
Yeah, we haven't played that in a while.
Yeah, we haven't. We totally are like innocent of Brazilian fart porn. Anyway, we should probably rehash that. You know, right, like
Bathe in the bouquet of the Brazilian farts.
right along the time, or right around the time we get back into into Mixer, we'll be like, and now it's time for ADHD Radio's greatest hits, where you know, we just feel like showing you a little bit of Brazilian fart porn. How do you like that? That's right. That's right, motherfucker.
We'll get kicked out of YouTube.
Well, that's the point. That's exactly my point. No, we were not going to get kicked out of YouTube. Well, okay, I guess we could technically get kicked off of YouTube. But, I mean, the viewership on YouTube isn't exactly very high. So I have a sense that we would have a better shot at getting completely screwed by something like Mixer.
How are they saying that red meat is now healthy again?
I don't know, and I don't care. Can we just leave it at that? I mean, the way I see it, like, why the fuck not?
A group of 14 researchers just set off a firestorm
What sort of firestorm?
with a new series of studies that upends the years of nutrition advice on meat.
Okay.
There are 5 systematic reviews published Monday in the Journal of the Annals of Internal Medicine.
The anals?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Suggest there is no health reason to eat less red meat, not even the bacon and salami that we've been told for years to cut back on.
Those bastards.
Led by Dalhousie University, Dalhousie,
Dalhousie?
epidemiologist Bradley Johnston.
Uh-huh.
The authors, who hail from 7 different countries, focus on the impact of red meat consumption on cancer, cardiovascular disease, and mortality, among other effects, as well as people's values and preferences regarding red meat. Based on these studies, their conclusions summarized in a new Annals Clinical Guide.
Yes.
Anal Clinical Guide.
Yes, I got it. I got it.
That's going to be like, Anal Guide.
I don't want to hear about your anal guides.
Challenging the guidelines from just about every major national, international health group. Just 4 years ago, the World Health Organization International Agency for Research on Cancer, the IARC, announced that people should cut back on processed meats if they wanted to avoid certain types of cancer. The American Heart Association and U.S. government's Dietary Guidelines Panel have also long suggested curbing meat consumption for better health. But authors of the new studies argue that people can continue their current consumption of both unprocessed red meat and processed meat.
Okay.
Meaning whatever amount they're currently eating, that's because the health impact of cutting back is either non-existent or small, and the evidence of any harms is so weak that it's misleading to suggest people should avoid meat for health reasons.
How about balance? Like, at what point did balance just completely and totally go out of style? I'll never fully understand that part of it. Like, at all. Can't we just, like, I don't know, be balanced? No, I feel like that's somewhat unheard of.
This just reeks of the beef council to me. Like, it's the beef people coming up. You're like,
right. It's like brought to you by America's dairy farmers. You know,
by the way, it's not bad.
Those motherfuckers who think that you're going to stop drinking soy milk if we stop calling it milk.
So it comes as no surprise that already the anal series has prompted a fierce blowback. The anals prompted blowback from various groups who've long argued that red and processed consumption should be curbed. The American Cancer Society, American Heart Association, Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, and a slew of other researchers objected to this series.
Okay.
The Physicians Committee on Responsible Medicine, a group that long endorsed plant-based diet, filed a petition with the Federal Trade Commission in response to the studies, asking the agency to correct false statements contained in the report, which they deemed a major disservice to public health. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that sounds pretty evil.
All they said on our news was like, red meat, not bad for you.
Red meat, not bad for you.
And then they just moved on. Like, there was no story. That's like
right.
all they said. That's it on our news.
Like,
that's all we got.
Nobody cares.
My parents were watching 4, I think is what it was, and they were just like, red meat, not bad for you. On to the news.
Yeah. And next, can we just tell you about that shooting? Isn't that great? Okay.
And next, here's the weather.
That's right. The
Like,
weather.
Seriously, there was no story. They didn't say anything about this article. They didn't say anything about people being mad about it. None of that shit.
Yeah, nobody cares. Next up, nobody cares. All right.
Meat eaters differ so fundamentally from those who don't eat meat. The reasons the two groups have varying health outcomes could have nothing to do with meat.
Okay.
Researchers try to control for these confounding factors.
They're called confounding variables, but
they
okay.
can't capture all of them.
That's correct. That's why they're called confounding instead of shit we already thought of.
Processed red meats, everything from hot dogs and bacon to lunch meats, are transformed by salting, curing, or fermentation. Unprocessed meats include beef, veal, pork, lamb, and venison.
Okay.
Papers were also systematic reviews of meta-analyses or syntheses of the research evidence that bring together a bunch of studies with a goal of coming to a more fully supported conclusions. And the researchers use a very strict definition of what constituted reliable evidence for their inclusion in their reviews.
Well, in that case.
What? There's a Burger King coupon like right in the middle of this.
Oh,
What?
Thank you, Google. Oh, that's just brilliant.
Oh,
come on.
I knew somebody was behind this.
Oh.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. Like, what?
Brought to you by America's cattle farmers.
Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Right. Not at all a bad idea. That's all right. Eat up. We don't have an obesity problem in this country.
Mm-mm.
No, not at all.
Not us.
Not even a little bit. Actually, we have a fuck ton of it, but that's okay. Yeah, that is completely ridiculous.
Not everyone is sold on the researchers' approach. Oh, you think?
You think?
Well, people like to please, like the tough-to-please meta researcher John Ioannidis, John Io, I'm going to call him.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you didn't say that correctly.
Ioannidis.
Oh, wow. Okay, just
Ioannidis.
stop, please.
Do you see the name?
No, Kevin. Want to know why, Kevin? Because your text is too fucking small and no one can see anything.
Nobody sees anything. Ioannidis. This is like a prize-winning name here.
Yeah, your text is still too small.
Ioannidis. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Called the series very rigorous and unbiased. Others were not impressed. The Harvard School of Public Health, well known for trumpeting a plant-based Mediterranean eating pattern, issued a response to the series, essentially discrediting it and discounting all the evidence showing meat's links with poor health. Christopher Gardner, a Stanford nutrition researcher, called the study's great approach inappropriate for nutrition. I respect what they want to have a clear-cut evidence base, he told Vox, but it won't apply to lifestyle. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
That was weird. My phone just like repeated everything I said.
Okay. Well, that's what you get for having the Hey Siri thing. Yeah, that's no, not gonna work.
And you can't say John Ioniadis.
No, you can't.
Ioniadis.
Not even a little.
And it's probably just something like Jones. He's like, it's just spelled different.
It's just spelled a little bit differently, and that's what's gonna screw you up. I don't know.
UPS just won FAA approval to fly as many delivery drones as it wants. This is brand new.
Not really, but okay.
UPS announced that it received government approval to operate a drone airline, but don't expect your next package to arrive directly to your doorstep by a drone. UPS says it will first use this certification to build a drone delivery network for hospital campuses around the U.S. UPS said in July that it was seeking permission from the Federal Aviation Administration to operate the network, and today it got just that.
Yay!
Specifically, UPS's drone delivery subsidiary, UPS Flight Forward, was granted a Part Number 135 standard certification. Those drones might not seem like aircraft that need to be regulated like commercial airplanes do.
And if you think that, you're a fucking tool bag.
The federal government evaluates them on similar footing.
Okay.
Drone delivery companies have to be certified by the FAA just like companies that fly planes. UPS says that certification will let the company fly as many drones as it wants, lets its drones fly beyond a pilot's visual line of sight, carry cargo that weighs more than 55 pounds, and fly at night.
Okay, that's pretty good, I suppose.
So you could UPS yourself from Mexico to here? In a drone.
In a drone.
Over the wall.
Attention drug
Take
cartels.
that, Trump.
Yeah. Do you have a big bag of heroin? Would you like it to be airlifted via UPS over Trump's non-existent border wall? Well, have we got the product for you?
What if you just build a drone and market UPS and start sending your coke?
I suppose you could. In the same way that you could buy one of those UPS trucks, you know, paint it brown and go around delivering shit all day in a uniform, and I don't think anyone would be any of the wiser.
I wonder what came from UPS today. Let's open the drone.
Is it my drugs? Oh, good.
Oh, goody.
Oh, fantastic. I've been waiting for my drugs.
It's my taco shells from Amazon.
Oh, man. I can't. Yeah, it's my drugs from Amazon.drugs.
It's my taco shells from Amazon Prime. And, oh, look, more than 55 pounds of cocaine.
Oh, and just a few kilos.
More than 55 pounds of cocaine.
Definitely.
Whoa.
Do you hear that? It's coming from your mic line.
From my mic?
Yep, from your mic. Just don't fuck with it.
Check.
Leave it alone. If it gets really bad, we can rerun that XLR cable, but I see no need to fuck with it at the moment.
Ivanka Trump posts photo of kid dressed as stormtrooper, and she says, "The force is strong in my family."
Okay.
Mark Hamill reposted said picture. See, look, here's the little kid, and he's dressed like a stormtrooper.
Oh, how cute.
That is cute, but she says, "The force is strong in my family." Mark Hamill says, "Oh, you misspelled fraud."
Oh, Lord.
Hashtag, go force yourself.
Go force yourself.
I like that one.
Oh, Lord. It hurts. It hurts, folks. It hurts.
Thank you, Luke Skywalker.
Thank you, Luke Skywalker.
for a horrible joke that made the news.
Hey, why the fuck not?
Mommy, why does Luke Skywalker hate us? Because we are terrible, terrible people, son.
Because we're bad people, son.
The farce is strong in this family. I like that one too.
God damn it. All right, I'm going to mute your feed for a second. For those of you tuning into the live stream of video, I'm going to treat you to, oh, I don't know. The next few minutes were brought to you by Happy Seals. Yeah, Happy Seals. Keep that in mind.
Happy Seals.
Yeah. See, look at the Happy Seals, Kevin.
Oh, they're so happy.
Yeah. All right, did I get it? Did I get it? I haven't put my headphones back on. Son of a bitch! I have no idea where that's coming from.
I don't either.
It's going to annoy the hell out of me. I know this for sure. I think it's just because that piece got moved. All right, well, I'm going to fix it. You read something.
People keep dying from the vaping. Just pointing that out. But it sounds like it's from bootleg THC cartridges. So make sure your THC cartridges are real. You don't want to die. That would suck. It started out innocently enough. A road tripping couple stopped in Gross Tet, Louisiana. I'm sure it's not Gross City. Tetty. Gross Tete. Louisiana. On September 18th to let their deaf pup relieve himself.
Okay.
As they stretched their legs, they wandered over to the Tiger Truck Stop Petting Zoo and an enclosure that's home to Casper the camel. And the man started throwing treats inside. But when their dog breached the fence to get at the treats, the woman, ignoring no trespassing signs, followed. She chased the dog and her husband, shoved the camel, and swatted him with his hat. That's when Casper lost his cool. Settling his 600-pound camel booty right on top of the woman, she told officers from the Iberville Parish Sheriff's Office that she did the only thing that she could do. I bit his balls to get him off me.
Good God.
Deputy Lewis Hamilton Jr. cited the couple for leash law violations and criminal trespassing, siding with Casper. The camel did nothing wrong. Hamilton told the advocate, the camel has never been aggressive. A veterinarian treated
now.
the camel with antibiotics after the incident. Why do you throw treats at the camel in the first place? Like, what the fuck? And then, so the lady just runs in there with the camel.
Yeah, leave the camel alone.
Camel's like, fuck you, bitch, sits on her face, and she bites its balls.
Ow.
You know, sometimes you just gotta grab life and bite the camel by the balls.
Right, because that's a totally normal thing to do.
Sometimes you're down and out. You don't know what you're gonna do. You're on the ground. A camel sitting on your fucking face. And you just gotta bite those balls.
Gotta bite it in the fucking testes.
Bite the camel balls. Bite the camel balls. There's this stupid song on my Madden game, and it's like, booty chains gotta get about the way. Booty chains gotta tell you booty chains. And I'm like, booty chains? The fuck is that?
I don't know. Something I don't care about.
Bite the camel ball, bite the camel's balls. Bite the camel's balls, bite the camel's balls.
I'm going to go with something I definitely don't care about. go. Okay.
A Trumbull County, Ohio sheriff's deputy pulled over an Amish buggy on Donley Road
Okay.
early in the morning of September 15th after the officer noticed a few oddities about the vehicle. For one, there were 2 Amish men inside who were drinking.
What?
And the buggy's roof on the buggy's roof rode a 12-pack of beer.
Nice.
And according to Fox 8, the old-fashioned conveyance sported an unlikely modern convenience, a stereo system
Nice.
with large speakers.
Nice.
As soon as the buggy came to a stop, the 2 men jumped out and escaped into the heavy woods near the road. Meanwhile, the horse trailing the buggy took off. The officer was able to catch up with the horse and have the buggy towed.
Have the buggy towed.
The drivers were still at large.
Yes, or at least at small.
The buggy is a vehicle. It's on the roadway, and laws do apply, says Chief Joe Dragovich.
Yeah, you tell him.
You are not allowed to drink and drive or operate in the buggy.
Wait, when did he become...
I am Chief Joe Dragovich, you son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not a tumor.
That's right, it's not a tumor.
I could pull over a buggy just like anything else.
Yeah, I could pull a...
I could pull over that semi if I want to.
I could pull this buggy down like all day, every day.
I could pull over a UPS drone. Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me.
You are not allowed to drink and drive or operate in the buggy, okay?
You may not operate in the buggy.
You're going to jail and you will not be churning butter anytime soon.
No churning butter for you.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
God.
Chief Deputy Joe Dragovich. You will call me Chief Deputy Joe Dragovich.
Right.
Terminator 4 comes out soon.
I know.
Can you tell I'm getting excited about it?
Yes.
I saw Rambo 5. Did you see Rambo 5?
No, Kevin, I didn't see Rambo 5.
Oh my God.
What do you
I
think
watched
about
it.
Rambo 5?
I watched it so you don't have to.
Was it that bad?
It was awful.
Okay.
It might win the Golden Raspberry Award for worst movie of the year.
Nice.
Maybe, like if we're lucky, it will.
I mean, it has so many contenders.
Mm-hmm. Like what? Like Hobbs and Shaw? I'm Hobbs.
And I'm Shaw.
I'm Hobbs though.
And I'm Shaw though.
But I'm Hobbs Shaw.
I've never seen this movie, so I'm just going with this.
Dude, bro.
Dude, bro, man, guy.
Hey, The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm Jason Statham.
Hi, Jason Statham.
I'm Hobbs.
Uh-huh.
You're Shaw.
Okay, good talk.
I can smell what you're cooking.
Really?
And I don't like it.
Oh, why not?
Because I'm Hobbs.
Oh, okay, and I guess that would make me Shaw.
Oh, wait, I think I'm Shaw.
Fuck!
Oh, look. Pull the helicopter out of the air with your bare hands.
Snatch!
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's the whole movie there. Yeah, so I guess it does have a little bit of stiff competition there. What
Wow.
else? What else was so bad this year that might win the Oscar for badness?
Hell if I know.
Did you see anything else that was absolutely horrible?
Let me think. Skyscraper was pretty bad. But that wasn't this year, right? That was last year.
I liked Skyscraper.
Did you?
It wasn't awful.
Okay.
Isaac enjoyed it. It was basically Die Hard over again, but like
Okay,
you
wait
know,
a minute. So,
with less fucks and less Russians.
how old is Isaac again?
11.
Okay. You're not basing a good movie on whether or not an 11-year-old, because, like, I could show an 11-year-old porno, and he's going to think that it's the world's greatest thing.
Well,
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
show an 11-year-old porno.
Well, of course not. Let them find it all for themselves.
You might go to jail for that.
Yeah, no shit. All right, what are you looking for, Kevin?
Okay, so here's a picture. I'll make it bigger somehow.
Oh, Rambo?
Yes, here we go. Okay, so this is the end of the movie right here. Okay, so I was wondering like the whole time throughout this whole movie, right?
Okay.
Who greenlit this script? Because it's awful.
Did Stallone write this one?
I don't think he wrote it. No.
Oh, that's right. He wrote Rocky. He didn't write Rambo.
Right. And I was like, well, who greenlit this? And then it says produced by Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, oh, okay. Well, he did.
Did
But
he?
Lionsgate distributed it, right? So who decided like to sign on for this at Lionsgate? Who was it? You know, and like where was that meeting? Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna do Rambo 5, but it's gonna be the last Rambo.
The Rast Rambo, huh?
Yeah. It'll be like the last time you see blood.
I don't think the coughs are part of the gig.
No. Like maybe in your lifetime, it might be like the last time you see blood, you know?
First, last blood.
Okay, so, what are the movies about? Okay, so, there's this gang of sex traffickers, okay?
Uh-huh.
And they kidnap my niece, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back and I get her, but I get my ass kicked.
Uh-huh.
But I'm really pissed off, like, all of the sex traffickers who are armed to the teeth, okay?
Uh-huh.
Like, you don't fuck around with these sex traffickers.
Got it.
So then I run back to my home,
Yep.
and I booby-trap the shit out of it, like Home
Okay.
Alone.
Okay. All right. With you so far.
Only this time, like, I don't set up, like, hilarious pranks. Like, I set up deadly ones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then the last scene. Okay, this is the best part, you guys, okay? So, the last scene, this is the last time you're going to see John Rambo.
Uh-huh.
I take my crossbow,
Yep.
okay, and I nail a dude up against the barn with it, and he's got arrows in him so he can't move, okay?
Yep.
He's got arrows right here, one right here, one right here, one right here.
He's got him everywhere. Got it. Okay, good.
And then I take this big fucking knife, okay?
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I plunge it into his chest like this.
Okay. All right.
And then pull it down like this. And then I pull the knife out, right?
Yeah.
And then I take my arm, shove it into his torso,
Yep.
and I yank his heart out.
Fantastic.
And then I show it to him. And I'm like, hey, this is how you made me feel.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. That's the whole movie, yeah.
Oh,
that's great. We should totally do that. Rambo 5, did you say? It's called Last Blood. It's like, oh, that's fantastic. Who's going to bankroll that? Me.
Fantastic. We, the studio, will distribute anything we don't have to pay for.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, when did Rambo turn into Home Alone? What the fuck is this all about?
I mean, the
booby-trap
producer-
the shit out of it.
Keep in mind, the producer doesn't always pay the bill.
See, like, I'm a big fan of Mortal Kombat, you know? I've always wanted to be like
A fucking
Kano.
ninja.
No, like Kano. And then so Rambo will be like just like Kano. And he'll pull a dude's fucking heart out.
Uh-huh. And Kevin's going for the freaking... Here it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, got it. Aha, you got videoed. Got it. Okay, that's great.
Frame rate was shitty.
Yes, it was. And you
Okay,
have the audio coming out of the wrong
So
place.
if you want to skip the cinema
If you watch the play-by-play...
and so yeah, this is the end of Rocky 5. Sorry, spoiler.
Yeah, major spoiler.
I'm gonna full screen that shit. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Okay, so... Adrian!
This is how you made me feel. Like Mortal fucking Kombat.
Like Mortal fucking Kombat.
So yes, anybody who's listening to the show, you can skip.
Yep.
Rambo 5.
Don't have to watch jack shit anymore.
Hey, I'll pull your fucking heart out. Mommy, Rambo just said I filled out well. What does that mean?
Oh, Rambo's just taking after Joe Biden. That's okay.
Rambo just said I developed really good? What does that mean?
Means he wants to stick his dick between your cleavage.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Rambo, no.
No, Rambo, no, please.
Hey, yo, just a little titty fucking.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
Ain't you ever been titty fucked by Rambo?
Huh? Hey.
Hey, look, this is the last time like I'll ever bleed.
I swear it.
Like ever.
Psych! I'm doing it again.
Oh wait, Last Blood 2.
God damn it! Last Blood 2.
You thought I was dead, but see, really, I come back to life.
Right.
Like Heisenberg.
Yeah, like Heisenberg. Fucking hell.
And by the way, the villain in Last Blood 2 is Heisenberg. So.
Yeah, oh, is he?
I don't think they're making a Last Blood 2, but.
Because that would be great.
Because this would be the last blood. I mean, yo. What am I gonna deceive my customers?
Yeah, no. Rambo doesn't lie. Never.
Maybe he could do more movies just where he doesn't bleed.
That. Oh, you got us, Stallone. You fooled us. You fooled us. You damn bastard.
I don't bleed, you know?
As long as I don't bleed, I can show up on the screen again, right? Damn it. All right, we're going to break.
Hey, I have a question real quick while we're setting up the break. Okay, so I see myself on this.
Yes.
But that's mirrored.
Yes.
Can I be flipped so it's not mirrored?
Not easily.
Oh, okay.
Nope, you just have to. So that's how it shows on the actual stream.
Right.
Because that is how you actually look. Right? And that's only weird to you because you're not used to seeing yourself not mirrored.
Right.
Right.
And see, I think I look better in the camera above it. But that's just me.
Right. Well, my apologies, and it's only going to annoy you.
I thought your thing does like everything.
My thing does not invert specific feeds to make the user happy. No. The TV out, like the monitor out that you have there, is the actual live stream. Right? So it's doing everything right.
Right.
I would need a separate video processor to make that backwards, and then the shit would be impossible to read.
Really? You can't just flip it?
No.
That should be a feature of your high-powered shit.
What? That I can change any input that's coming out?
You should be able to change the orientation however you want.
No, that's called a multiplexer. And
a multiplexer.
And it's completely different. So, for example, this shot,
yes,
the thing that does that shot is one box that just takes all those video feeds and puts them together.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. But even that one can't do inversion. So I can do inversion on transitions. Like, if that's you and I don't know, I cut that in. So like that's me.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably take me and invert me. But that's a completely different thing.
Ah.
If that makes any sense.
Okay.
So yeah, no, not really a doable thing.
I figured that with disc.
Well, it's funny to me that it bothers you that much.
It doesn't bother me per se, but
the funny thing is, you actually have a screen that is correct right above that other screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it still bothers you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess
they don't match. I put up this hand, it's on this side of the screen. I put up this hand, it's on that side of the screen. They're so fucked up.
That's right. That is how TV works.
That's how it is. Hey, go fuck yourself.
That's right, buddy.
I'm not buying multiplexers. Suck my penis.
Suck my penis.
The Tennessee Titans were all fired up for their NFL home opener on September 15th at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and accordingly was some of their pyrotechnic equipment, which caught fire during player introduction, spreading flames and thick black smoke near one end zone.
Okay.
According to the Bleacher Report, no one was hurt and the flames were extinguished quickly, but the NFL is taking its usual proactive stance and placed a ban on all flame effects and pyrotechnics used in its playing fields until an investigation can be completed. Fuck you and your pyrotechnics, god damn it.
That's right.
They set the whole thing on fire. Yeah, well, I think that's,
I mean, so what? You gonna
guaranteed there's somebody pissed off being like, damn it, there ain't no fireworks this week.
God damn it. That's it. I'm cashing in my season tickets.
Them fireworks make me feel good when I run out on the field, god damn it.
That's right.
I'm going out there to win.
How dare they light a fire?
I'm going to fucking war and they can't figure out the goddamn fireworks.
Yeah, seriously.
Goddamn NFL.
All right, more of ADHD radio right after this replay. Somewhere. There it is. Except it's not outputting correctly.
There it is.
I love it when that happens. Why is that not outputting?
There's no fireworks because I pulled your fucking heart out. That's what I did. I pulled it out and fucking showed it to you.
Right.
I can't tell if that's the knife in his hands or it's the heart in this particular screenshot. There should be a screenshot of him yanking the heart out.
It's outputting from the
there
wrong.
it is.
It's outputting from the wrong card. Now I figured it out. Ha ha. All right, this should do it. Boom. Yeah, there it is. Okay. More of ADHD radio right after this.
White House advisor is visiting Colombia, Argentina, and Paraguay to promote the Women's Global Development Prosperity Initiative. Oh boy, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Sure does.
The first daughter showed off her new do as she boarded a plane for her first stop in Bogota Monday. Oh, I bet she did stop in Bogota.
Oh, is Bogota a big Coke place?
Yes. Come on. Of course it is.
Dude, I don't know this shit.
She paired her sleek new style with the summary of navy halter neck J. Crew dress, cinched with a wide red belt.
Okay.
Then it appeared as if she ate a lot of powdered donuts.
What the fuck?
No, just...
Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, he's talking about cocaine.
The 37-year-old changed into a white suit dress for her meeting with Colombian Vice President Marta Lucia Ramirez.
Okay.
And wore a flutter-sleeved olive green number on Tuesday.
Okay.
Let's go to Colombia first.
Yeah, let's go to Colombia, man.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Totally fucked up.
Her cropped look marks the second cut for the first daughter, whose long blonde hairstyle was subject to both rapes from her fans as well as nepotism Barbie jabs from critics.
Right.
Has undergone this summer. The vacation photos she posted in August revealed her in a shoulder length. Boy, AOL is like a fucking stalker, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to go with nobody cares.
They're like, she wore a navy dress the other day.
Okay. I got a better one for you. Ready?
The mom of three made headlines alongside younger sister Tiffany last week after President Trump's personal assistant, Madeleine Westerhout, reportedly claimed to have a better relationship with him than his own daughters. Westerhout, who has resigned over her controversial comments, also alleged that Trump disparaged Tiffany's physical appearance. Oh, good God.
Okay.
She's the ugly one.
All right, check this headline out.
I kind of love her anyway. I just send her money and hope she doesn't come.
Workers scream as mouse launches itself into deep fryer.
I heard about that.
At Texas Whataburger.
I thought we might go over that today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is happening. I'm not going to play the freaking audio because nobody gives a shit what these idiots think.
He just wanted some fries.
All right. Well,
Like,
I mean, you
really
know,
badly.
he had a hankering. Like,
Give me some of them Whataburger fries.
can't you just get a hankering? Oh, look. It's roving reporter guy who's at the drive-thru as it happened. Yeah, except it wasn't as it happened. Oh, there are people who are like, really?
What do you
Really?
think about a rat jumping in the fire?
Yeah,
I still want a goddamn
what do you think about
Whataburger.
that? I want some fucking burgers. That's what I want. And B-roll.
Are you buying fries anyway?
B-roll.
Sure am, Chuck.
Rashawn Lewis published the footage to Facebook. Well,
Oh.
are they not going to put it on the air? Because
Maybe
we'll
they don't
totally
own it.
find it. Well, we'll find it if we have to. Shows the restaurant staff trying to catch the mouse as it scampers across before it launches itself right into the deep fryer.
A scampering mouse.
Oh, this is going to fucking happen. Where's the fucking footage? They don't have it. Those idiots. Well, you know, far be it for me to not figure this shit out. Why the fuck not? All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Facebook wants me to log in. All right, fine. I would log in, but I'm not friending this motherfucker.
All right, fine.
I'm going to log in.
Here we go, space. My name, Hung Daddy.
Okay. Now, you gonna show me this fucking video? Yeah, you are! Yeah, you are! Here it comes. Here it motherfucking comes. Oh, I love it. Check that out. This video might contain violent or graphic content.
Ooh.
That's the only kind I like.
Literally a
Oh,
rag.
here it comes. Here it comes. We're going to turn off the fucking audio because nobody cares what they're saying. There he is. There he is. Yeah, you see him? Yeah, there he is. Look at him. Look at that little fuck. Look at that little fuck. Here it comes. Yep. Oh, he's going. He's a-going. He's going. Oh, he's back. Let's see. What is that? 6. There, I'll give you a bigger view there. We'll turn that off so you can see. All right, now he's scampering. Now he's scampering. 2.1 million views on this video feed. I hate vertical video. This shit should be illegal. I know I'm a snob for saying that, but I absolutely despise this shit. Oh, she's like, don't worry. He's not in the fryer yet. Don't worry. It's just business as usual. Oh, I'm so scared. Come on, motherfucker.
He wants some goddamn fries.
He wants some goddamn fries, all right? What's wrong with some goddamn fries? Can't the motherfucker get some goddamn fries? He's like, man, I am so hungry. Oh, and she's not even in uniform. She's like, man, I'm just going to take this shit away. I'm going to take it away. Going to take all of it. Oh, she's so scared of it. Oh, God, that's gross. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? And
Oh, shit.
that is a terrible fucking way to die. Oh, boy, is that gross. Oh, who's going to scoop it out? Oh, good God, that's disgusting.
Can I get that with some ketchup?
Yep, and who's the first motherfucker to be like, all right,
I'll take the mouse.
we should probably wait until he stops kicking.
Can I get a mouse burger?
Now, what I want to know is, did they actually drain the thing afterwards?
You would have to.
Well, I mean, now
Yeah.
that it's on the internet, you sure do. Oh, yeah, they're taking
they
it
pull 'em
out.
out?
They're
Oh,
pulling it
shit.
out.
Oh,
Nope.
shit.
No, you got to get the real basket in there, motherfucker. That's the French toast basket. That's not going to cut it. Yeah, get the tongs. Get the fucking tongs. You can do better. She's like, what, should I turn it off? I don't know what to do. I'm going to just keep pushing buttons. He's like, yeah.
I ain't buying no fries today.
Oh, my God.
No chicken sandwich for you.
He's like, I'm walking the fuck out. He's like, yeah. Oh, man, that's it? Oh, wow. Well, that was a priceless piece of journalism here on ADHD Radio. Like, never better. What else you got, Kevin?
2 giant panda cubs born in the Berlin Zoo. Oh, that's nice. And then they built a wall between them.
Of course they did, because it's Berlin. Oh.
Ling Ling cannot...
Ling Ling very upset.
Can't see her mother or her new baby brother, Wang Tang.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Deadly Dorian.
Let's see. Man in St. Louis bar lights cigarette while ignoring armed robber. That is a classy piece of journalism. We are once again going to mute the feed because I don't give a fuck what they have to say.
And then he jumps straight into the fryer.
I can't wait. All right, so check this out. Let's see what we've got here. You gonna play, motherfucker? You gonna think about playing? Because I'll just read it, you dumbass. Security footage shows the St. Louis bar's patrons' nonchalant reaction to an otherwise terrifying armed bank robbery. Or bar robbery, or whatever the fuck robbery. Nope, I don't think it's gonna play. Tap to unmute. Okay, I'll unmute. Nope, still not gonna play? Alright, well, let's pause it, and then we'll hit play again. Nope. Oh. Nope, still not working. Let's try this yet another way. We're gonna go into Safari. Open. How would you like to see my other fucking thing? Let's see what we've got here. I'm getting there. Going to be getting there. Thank you, Safari. Let's paste that shit in. Okay, let's see if it's going to work on this. Oh, please turn off your ad blocker. I've got a great idea. Go fuck yourself. How do you like them apples?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Yes. Play. Are you just not going to work? You're going to be a piece of shit. Oh, are you going to play? There it goes. Here we go. All right. So there's the bar in question. Some dude was like, I'm a bartender. There's the bar. Yep, that's an establishing shot. Movie nights are on Tuesday. That's very good. He's like, I have tattooed eyebrows.
I just like to come in here and watch the porno on Tuesday.
Look at that. That's funny. Look, somebody stuck a shotgun in his back, and that guy just lit a cigarette.
Huh?
He's like,
yeah.
Don't mind me.
I just sits here.
Don't mind me.
Just smoking my cigarette.
Man, that motherfucker is drunk. How drunk do you have to... Now they point the gun at him, and he's like, I'm
just here for Toy Story 3 showing on Tuesday.
I'm here for movie night, God damn it.
Smoke my cigarette.
Oh, so he's there he is. He's the drunk motherfucker. Good God, that's a fucking assault rifle. Or is that a shotgun? I can't tell. Can you? No, it looks like a shotgun.
Just lights up another one.
Oh, yeah. This guy doesn't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
This guy, 0 fucks given. Absolutely 0. He's like, I don't care. Oh, we're going to show it to you again. He took away his phone. He's like, fuck you. You can't have that. You going to kill me? Like, yeah, so let me get this straight. He's like, this is my bar. I'm here for Toy Story. That is fucking nuts. We're going to go with fucking nuts. Like all kinds of crazy. Wow. Oh, boy. All right, Kevin's back to his politics.
It's now
That's been the really
Biden,
frustrating
Warren
thing.
Sanders,
It's been stationary
everyone
now almost
else.
24 hours.
Are you ready
There's
for
live
Democrat?
radar, including our WTVJ station in Miami. And
No,
you
I
can
am.
see right now
Really?
that
Yeah,
the western
sure.
end of
Why
this
don't-
is kind
why
of
don't you
raggedy
do
looking.
that?
We've got
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, because, like,
There's like 400 candidates. You might as well just jump in the fire.
I don't know, because I don't like the fire.
The bottom is falling out for the Democratic presidential primary And the top tier, no longer 5 candidates, but 3, is becoming more insurmountable. For more than a year, Democrats had approached their nominating contest with a widely shared belief that Republicans in the earliest stages of their primary 4 years ago, they might take turns rising and falling in an expansive field. That expectation sustained the campaigns for more than 24 contenders in recent weeks. The leading band of candidates has contracted unexpectedly early, heading into fall.
You mean contracted, not contracted.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The same thing, right?
I suppose.
Heading into the fall, there are only 3 contenders that are polling above single digits: Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders. Your starting 5 for Democrat.
Your Democratic contenders, put it up for Angry Bernie.
Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg
Kamala
remain
Harris.
on the bench.
Buttigieg. What about Chan or what's his name? What's
Andrew
the Chinese Yang? Is he
I
still
bet you
in?
he's rising, and his CNN town hall is tomorrow. And so I think that'll be his biggest accomplishment so far, being on CNN.
Well, aside from not having
For
to
a whole
drop
hour
out
and
at this
shit.
point, right?
He does get to be in the debate this month because he has enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Percentage.
That by itself is actually a pretty serious accomplishment. If you think
Kamala
about
Harris and Pete Buttigieg remain on the bench, while lower polling candidates are largely failed to muster sustained upward movement in fundraising or polling.
Okay.
According to interviews with about 24 Democratic operatives and consultants, there's little reason to expect that to change. It was legitimate to say top 5 for a long time, but with the exception of Kamala Harris being at the outer perimeter of the top 3.
Outer perimeter.
You have to have a strange confluence of events for someone outside of those 4 to win.
Okay.
A longtime Hillary Clinton confidant, Philip Reigns,
Felipe?
said it would require all 4 failing, like you would need all 4 of them to be in a plane crash. Oh,
Really?
fuck.
Is that what it says?
Damn, that's hardcore.
That is hardcore.
Man, all you fuckers need to go home. I was saying this, 2-3 months ago? Go home, motherfuckers.
Go home.
For every other candidate, Reigns said it's too late in the game to keep saying it's too early.
Uh-huh.
By this point in the Republican primary in 2016, Jeb Bush was already cratering. Scott Walker had risen and fallen. Donald Trump was in first, still to fend off a surge from Ben Carson before running away from the field.
Okay.
And Ben Carson just fell asleep.
Yeah, he did.
The 2020 Democratic primary, by contrast, has been defined by its relative stability, with 2 full fundraising periods and 2 set debates now done.
Okay.
And Greenberg, a pollster who advised former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, since aborted his presidential bid, said there was no boom or bust for Democrats because the primary started too early before voters really started paying attention, and because the sheer volume of candidates. Yeah.
I mean, it's more like the latter than the former. I don't think anyone gives a fuck about like, yeah, it's that, okay. It's like the last time you bought toothpaste, were you or were you not fucking overwhelmed by the sheer tonnage of choice? You give people 24 choices when it comes to something like a candidate, nobody's gonna fucking know.
In a spate of campaigning over the holiday weekend, Amy Klobuchar released a plan to address climate change. Sanders previewed his plan to cancel Americans' medical debt. Oh, hell yeah. And Beto O'Rourke reiterated his call for break. And I am Kevin, and that is Jason.
That's me.
And we're back.
And we're back.
For more crap.
I
pull his fucking heart out.
Adrian.
I love how he has the snarl on his face on the screenshot right here. Like,
yeah, like the whole time.
I'm still Rambo, motherfuckers.
Still Rambo.
Pull his fucking heart out. Motherfucking Rambo.
Rambo.
And I'm voting for Amy Klobuchar.
That's right.
Who are these 1 out of 100 people that are voting for Klobuchar.
I
Who
don't know.
are they?
I don't know.
I want to see you, Klobuchar strong. I guess they're probably just in Minnesota, right? Like,
That's possible. As possible, man. I do not know.
polls show a tight race between Biden, Warren, and Sanders, says CNN.
Okay.
From CNN.com. This is CNN.
This is CNN. Yeah, we swear it's CNN and
it's
stuff.
Just the video. It's not a story. You fuckers.
That's right. How dare you?
That was CNN.
That was CNN, but not anymore.
Let's see the Real Clear Politics latest polls.
Okay.
These are real clear.
Yeah, they're really clear.
They're real clear.
Real clear.
That used to be what LaDainian Tomlinson said on the Vizio commercials. Remember that? It's like, this Vizio is real clear.
It's real clear.
It's crisp and clear.
Crystal clear.
Crystal. Real clear politics.
Yes.
It's real clear.
It's real clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything is more clear.
More clear.
More clear, more clear, more clear.
More clear.
Okay, the RCP average.
Uh-huh.
Real clear politics average.
Yes.
Has Biden at 27, Warren at 23, Sanders at 18. And then we have a rest of our cast of misfits.
Uh-huh.
Buttigieg at 5.4, Harris at 4.6, Yang at 3.6. He's growing. And in this one Emerson poll, Yang has 8%.
Okay.
O'Rourke has 2.2, Booker has 1.4, Castro has 1.4, Gabbard has 1.0, Klobuchar has 1.0. Whoever Bennett and Steyer are, you add them up together and they've got 1 point something. Biden is covering the spread at 4.2 in the latest poll.
Uh-huh.
Average. So the Biden pretty strong with his 27.2%. And then you have all these other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Whoa, Scooby-Doo has 1.5% in the Democratic poll.
Fantastic.
Medicaid for all.
That's right.
Scooby won't make you pay for college.
No.
Oh, dude. I'll be your running mate. Scooby and Reggie. What Scooby says.
That's right. What Scooby says.
See, what had happened was. So you add up all these other percentages together.
Okay.
Where are they going to go? My theory is they all go to Sanders. And we have this 3-person race shit going on.
I have no opinion on the matter. I know I should, but I don't. I don't know.
And then if Warren and Sanders team up, does that then, boom, does that just destroy everything and they beat the Biden?
Maybe.
Gotta beat the Biden.
Biden beater.
Biden is weird. He's creepy. He'll hug you from behind.
He'll hug you from behind.
He's establishment Democrat.
Okay.
I'd much rather have an anti-establishment Democrat.
Yeah, but I don't really think that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't say it's impossible, but it just doesn't seem likely to me. Not very likely.
Trump's going to get impeached.
Yes, that is correct.
So reportedly he said, okay, so now the House gets to throw peaches and mints at me?
Did he say that?
Is that what happens?
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Impeachment. Ooh, peachments. Those sound good.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Can I get some of those peach mints after I finish this filet of fish?
Gross. Fucking gross, man.
I don't like peaches. I don't like mints. I don't understand.
I don't understand any of this peach mint crap.
Sir, it's impeachment.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
At first, they told me, Donald, are you going to run for president? I was like, first of all, I don't run.
I don't run. I walk in a surly and manly manner.
Think they're going to kick him out?
No.
No.
Dude, the Senate has to do it.
That's true.
That's not going to happen.
Probably not.
No, like definitely not going to happen.
But the House will do it.
Kevin, the House has already done what the House can do.
Not yet. They still have to vote and everything.
Okay, and the moment they do...
And then present their charges and their case.
Right.
They have a lot of work to do. And apparently they're going to all go on fucking vacation next week or some shit.
Yeah, that is normal.
They better not all go on vacation while they're going to impeach the president.
Okay,
like,
it's not... No. The House is not going on vacation. They're just not voting. That doesn't mean the congressmen have to leave.
They're going on vacation, I'm sure of it.
Yes,
It's recess
they are,
or whatever
they
the
are
fuck it is.
adjourned. That doesn't mean that there aren't going to be people working. They're just not voting on anything.
Let's get this shit done.
Anyway, what you got?
Hong Kong protester shot with real bullets finally.
Finally?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose that might be a finally. Seems rather unfortunate to me.
The first daughter has a wardrobe malfunction? What the fuck?
I didn't know we had a first daughter. Trump doesn't have any daughters, and it's a good thing.
Ivanka's his daughter?
Okay, technically you're right.
Embarrassing wardrobe malfunction.
Okay.
Ivanka made a fashion faux pas at the event as she seemed not to have realized that her top was too thin, meaning her chest was on show.
Okay. Either that or she did it on purpose.
Ooh, Nippy's out.
I don't care.
Hey, Ivanka, when you go to that thing, pull out your nips.
They're really lovely. They remind me.
I mean, like, perhaps if you weren't my daughter, like, I'd be sucking them.
Right.
Whoa. It was pretty nipply out for that. Check it out.
Yes, Kevin, I see it.
How do I make these larger? Yes. I push button a bunch of times and it don't get larger.
No, you've managed to make it really, really small.
It's very pissed off. It's like, why are you looking at Ivanka's boobs? Oh, there we go.
Got it. Okay, I just don't care.
Little nippy out.
Yeah,
today.
I got it. Okay.
Little nip in the air.
Yeah.
The mishap comes just a few months after the same thing happened to Melanie Trump as she was caught in the rain on July 4th. I think they mean Melania, but I'm not sure.
Melania?
The first lady, yeah. Look, and they spelled it Melanie.
Okay. Spell check.
The first lady wore a white Caroline Herrera dress with striped detailing while on stage with Donald Trump. Within seconds of photos emerging, fans flocked to Twitter, with many comparing her choice of clothing to a wet t-shirt contest.
Oh.
Braless in a white dress in the rain? Was that a good idea?
Too bad.
Today's wet t-shirt winner is Melania. Yeah, totally. So where was she that she pulled the boobs out?
Well, that looked like the RNC, right? That's what it looked like to me.
At the UN Assembly.
Oh, nice. It's okay. There are a bunch of like half-dead people that like they don't really see nipples very often.
Thank you for coming to the UN Assembly. Wow, those are magnificent.
Those are great.
May I have some of those M&Ms you may or may not be smuggling in your top?
Oh, gross.
They look delicious. Pulling the nips out. You know, it'll be good, like, if you distract them, just wear that top that shows your nips.
Right.
And then they'll throw peaches and mints when we get home.
Right. Definitely.
I don't like peaches. I'm gonna fight this.
Terrible.
Virginia teacher sues school after being fired for not using transgender students' pronouns. Oh no. What do you think about that?
I don't know. It feels a little excessive, but my guess is this is one of these cases where like a lot of it's lost in the headline.
Call the kid what the kid wants to be called. That's what I say.
I agree, but if you're was it a refusal or a simple mistake? If it's a simple mistake, that's excessive.
Now he's suing the school district.
That's just fucking stupid.
Something tells me it was habitual. Like he did it a lot.
Okay.
But let's see. NBC News. Peter Vlamming, who taught French, was fired from the West Point High School in December 2018. He said for using the preferred pronouns. Stupid ad. Shut up. He said using the preferred pronouns would violate his religious beliefs. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I hate that shit. Can I just say how much I hate that shit?
He would not use pronouns such as him or his to refer to a female student who was transitioning to a male. According to the suit filed Monday in King
Wait,
William
transitioning
County.
to a male in elementary school?
High school.
Oh, okay.
Using the male pronouns would have violated Vlamming's conscience. And it went against his religious beliefs, so he called the student by his preferred name during class and avoided using pronouns altogether. I just didn't use them. When the school found out, administrators told Vlamming to either use male pronouns or risk losing his job. The suit also states that Vlamming was accused of female pronouns when discussing the student to other people, and during one incident in class, Vlamming referred to the student as her. Vlamming acknowledged the incident, saying that it was unintentional and that he addressed the student after class, according to the lawsuit. A suit states that on multiple occasions, Vlamming explained the religious beliefs to administrators, but was still told that by refusing to use male pronouns, he was violating the school board's policy.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got a humdinger for you.
He's seeking $1 million in damages. Oh God.
What the fuck ever. Check this one out.
Nipples.
Bad info from Spirit Air led me to flush my emotional support hamster down the airport toilet. Emotional support hamster flushed down airport toilet. I love this so much I can't even begin to tell you. Before Belen Acosta flew home from college to South Florida, she twice called Spirit Airlines to ensure that she could bring along a special guest, Pebbles, her pet dwarf hamster. No problem, the airline told her, but when Acosta arrived at the Baltimore airport, Spirit refused to allow the tiny animal on the flight. With only her friends hours away at campus, Acosta was stuck. She says an airline representative suggested flushing Pebbles down an airport toilet, a step that Spirit denies. Panicked and needing to return home promptly to deal with a medical issue, Acosta unsuccessfully tried renting a car and agonized for hours before doing the unthinkable. She flushed Pebbles. Quote, she was scared. I was scared. It was a horrifying trying to put her in the toilet. I was emotional. I was crying. I sat there for a good 10 minutes crying in the stall.
Oh.
Acosta, 21 of Miami Beach, is now considering filing a lawsuit against Spirit over the conflicting instructions that wound up pressing her into making an anguished decision with a pet certified by her doctor as an emotional support animal. She shared her story with the Miami Herald after the story of an emotional support peacock which denied entrance to a United Airlines flight, went viral on the internet. Oh, God, that is a sheer piece of beauty. What you got, motherfucker?
Flushing the hamster?
Yeah. You're
going to have to put your hamster into this blender. Whoa, baby.
Oh, you gotta flush Pebbles. Do it now.
Remember that old Joe cartoon? It was like hamster in a blender.
No.
And like you turned up the speed in the blender, and then finally you blended him.
That's terrible.
It's funny. Hamster in a blender was funny. And the hamster would talk to you. He'd be like, "Whoa, baby. Well, I'm spinning. If you want, you're gonna have to throw that hamster in the toilet. That's all we can figure. Just
unbelievable.
White House has ordered ultra secret system upgraded to prevent leaks.
What? I know that phone call with the what's his name, Ukrainian president Vladimir or something.
Podolsky.
I know
Zelensky.
that I know that it was upgraded to like code word. It was upgraded to the code word system in the White House. So is this a story about the White House code word system or something just kind of relating to that upgrade?
The Trump White House upgraded security of the National Security Council's code word system in the spring of 2018, according to two former Trump White House officials familiar with the matter, as a part in an effort to ferret out and deter leaks.
Okay.
The changes included a new log of who accessed specific documents in the NSC system known as the NICE or NSCI Intelligence Collaboration Environment.
I feel like they should have had that from the beginning.
And that was designed in part to prevent leaks of records of the president's phone calls with foreign leaders because he asked them for hand jobs.
Right.
And to find out suspected leaker transcripts did get disclosed, one of former officials said. Prior to the upgrade, officials could only see who had uploaded or downloaded material to the system, but usually not who accessed which documents.
That does feel like a glaring omission to me.
That highly classified system is being newly scrutinized in the light of the whistleblower complaint alleging the national security officials used the system meant for storing information classified at the highest level to conceal politically embarrassing conversations, including a phone call with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky.
Okay.
On July 25th, in which President Donald Trump urged Zelensky to investigate his political rival, former Vice President Joe Biden.
Joe Biden!
If hiding politically embarrassing material rather than protecting national security secrets was the motivations, experts and former officials said it would be an abuse of the code word system. While not necessarily an illegal act, it does run counter to an executive order signed by Barack Obama in 2009 that says information can't be classified to conceal violations of the law, inefficiency, or administrative error, or prevent embarrassment to a person, organization, or agency, they said.
Okay.
Politico first reported last week that the White House began to use the code word system to restrict the number of officials who had access to these transcripts following the leaks in 2017. As part of the Democrats' impeachment inquiry, lawmakers are interested in learning who was involved in uploading the call records to that system, a stark departure of how the system is typically used and how memos of the president's exchanges have traditionally been handled, former officials and experts said. The basic concept of logging who went in and out of the ultra-secret NSC-wide systems is not uniquely to the Trump administration, according to three former National Security Council officials. So they're going to throw peaches.
They're going to throw peaches.
I wasn't listening to any of that.
All I heard was like stuff. People kept saying stuff.
I said fix the code words, you fucking douchebags.
That's right.
One of those officials with direct knowledge of the system also said the ability to log who access specific documents in the code word system seems consistent with the controls in place on the system under President Obama. It's a way to further tighten controls on the information, the former official said. When asked for comment, a senior administration official said, "We're not going to discuss how we handle classified materials." Yeah, because you don't even fucking know.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sure they don't even know. They're dipshits.
Dipshit.
And he just keeps firing everybody right and left. So, like, who's going to know what? Nobody's going to know anything that's going on over there.
Yeah, that's kind of absurd. That is completely and totally absurd. And not even, like, a little bit surprising.
Intelligent national security experts called it highly unusual for these kinds of routine calls between world leaders to be placed into a system that's intended to be used only for the nation's most highly compartmented programs. For instance, covert actions like a secret raid on Pakistan that led to the assassination of al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden.
I've got to say, like, I have to say it again. I'm kind of amazed that the code word system had to be upgraded in order to set it so that, like, you can figure out who says what or who reads what. I feel like that's kind of a prerequisite, don't you think?
CNN and the New York Times reported the transcripts of Trump's calls with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Saudi leader Mohammed bin Salman were also placed into that highly classified system to prevent them from being leaked. Wonder why.
'Cause it's a really good idea.
Because that's when I bow down to President Putin and I say, please, can I have another pee-pee party?
Right.
This time without the net nanny.
Yeah, no net nanny.
I don't need the video this time, please.
That's right.
Nobody needs to see the video.
Yeah, please, no video.
The Russian calls were pretty much what you expect. You can take the part of the Zelensky call with all the over-the-top effusive praise and basically copy and paste it to pretty much any head of state call with Trump, whether it was Emmanuel Macron or Vladimir Putin, said former NSC official. Every one of them knew to start the call by praising him for the thing that he had just done that week.
Yes. Wow.
You put down 3 filet of fish today. That is great, Donald.
Well done.
Thank you, Macron. You're amazing. And, Macron, we could pull funding from you anytime we want, But we don't because you're friends and we like you.
By the way, completely unrelated issue. We got a favor to ask.
But,
and by we, I mean me.
Can you get me some French baby shows?
Yeah, that's right.
On his calls with Putin, most of the time Trump talked about wanting to put the relationship between U.S. and Russia on friendlier footing, but complained that media and other people in the government were preventing him from doing so.
Right.
They were certainly the type of thing that you would not want in public because they were just really embarrassing from the standpoint of national pride, says the official.
You think?
And then I asked him, how do you do Uber Eats?
Right.
Is that an app on Twitter?
Yeah, do I download Uber or do I just eat the phone? I don't know.
Can I Twitter Uber Eats for some filet of fish? Like, really? Ooh, nipples.
Oh, nipples. Where have you been all my life? Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
I mean, Ivanka does have some great nips, okay?
Let me just tell you, I'd be all over her if she wasn't my daughter.
She totally did that on purpose so she could distract what's going on right now. Like, she just shows up with the boobs out.
Sadly, it didn't work, like, not even a little.
Rock out with your tits out.
It didn't work, though. Like, nobody cares. Her sex tape could leak, and it wouldn't distract from impeachment. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Not one bit. Yeah, and on that note, I think it's time to end the show.
Just about.
That's the easiest way to tell that Kevin's fucking done.
2 football-crazed fans of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes couldn't quite pull off a heist in Lawrence, Kansas on September 16th. Pulling up to a McDonald's, the 2 ran inside, grabbed a life-size cardboard cutout of Mahomes, and ran out, stuffing the promotional piece into their car.
Like you do.
Lawrence police spokesman Patrick Compton told Lawrence Journal World, As they received a call about the theft, they were working on a car crash nearby in which one of the vehicles just happened to have a Mahomes cutout in the back seat.
Right, like you do.
Officers questioned the suspects and ordered them to appear for the alleged theft. Flat Pat was returned to
Flat Pat.
to McDonald's.
Yes.
Oh man, we should take that Mahomes.
Yeah, we're gonna take that shit.
We need that Mahomes. Mahomes.
Holmes.
Hey Holmes.
Hey, Holmes.
Let's take that Patrick Mahomes.
Holmes.
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 Oh sure, Holmes.
Yeah.
Paul Nixon, 51, is sought in Harris County, Texas, on charges of felony aggravated perjury after taking a novel approach to divorce.
Okay.
Nixon filed for divorce in February, but forged his wife's signature and name of a notary on the legal papers.
Oh, come on.
The New York Post reported a judge declared the divorce final in April, but the wife didn't find out until May when she noticed strange spending habits of his.
Okay.
She started finding things showing that he was spending money on jewelry, so she confronted him, and he told her that they were actually divorced.
Yeah, don't you know, bitch?
They are still married. The fraudulent divorce papers have been retracted. However, Nixon, who could face 10 years in prison, had so far eluded police. We can't find him. We don't know where he is. I don't know. I do know that the court judge said that you are divorced, though.
Right.
So, I mean, you are divorced, though.
Right.
It's gonna be kind of weird to try to get that back.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Paramedics responded to a home in Detroit on the evening of September 21st where a man was suffering from a heart attack. But they worked on the victim. Another man took a woman into a bedroom in the home and stabbed her.
Okay.
Then he ran out of the household, according to Fox 2, still on the loose. The woman died at the scene, and the heart attack victim did not survive. Police are still trying to figure out the relationships between the three people. Paramedics are there trying to fix the one girl and just, fuck you, bitch.
Damn it.
That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Hey, not as crazy as Rambo 5, am I right?
Yeah, did I tell you, like, last time let me just tell you, like, cut the fucker's heart out?
We at Lionsgate would just like to say it would be a pleasure to distribute Rambo Last Blood and any future Rocky movies you may or may not decide to do. Creed 3.
We totally didn't pay for them, so we actually don't care if they're any good.
Or we'll do Rocky 9000.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do that. Ooh, Cliffhanger 2. If you want to. That would be just lovely.
Demolition Man 7.
At the end of Cliffhanger 2, can I pull a dude's head off and have the whole spine attached?
Can I, twist it? You know, no, this is my totally original idea. I'm going to snatch his head, and his little spinal cord's going to be like... There's going to be blood everywhere.
Next movie's going to be called Rambo Last Blood 2, Lost in New York.
Oh, God. And on that note,
and I was thinking the whole time, I was like, when did this movie become Home Alone? And then so I Googled it, and there's an article that says movies that turned into Home Alone. Rambo Last Blood.
Yeah, like incident number 1, Rambo.
I was like, wow, it's not just me.
Unfucking believable.
Somebody wrote a whole article about it.
That's ridiculous.
That was great.
All right, we're out of here.
Adrian. The number. Today's show was brought to you by the letter.
Yeah, it totally was.
Don't vape. But counterfeit vape pens. Don't do that. That's not a good idea.
And if you're gonna smoke pot, do it like a normal person with a fucking lighter.
Probably shouldn't eat Tide Pods either.
And while you're at it, eat some Tide Pods. All right, till next week, we're out of here. Pick it a piece, motherfuckers.
I want that whistleblower. Get me that whistleblower. Does the whistleblower blow my whistle?
She should.
I didn't know we had blowers.
We have blowers this whole time, and nobody told me.
Clinton had a blower.
Bad. It was very bad.